Now that we automated the build, test, and deploy of our application using GitHub Action, let's test this in action. Let's see what happened when we write code and push it into our main branch. Let's see if our main branch will be triggered using this GitHub Action workflow that we created. So let me just add a simple code here. Let's create a health route. Okay. Before we do that, let's simulate how the work is done in the real world. So to do that, let's first start by creating a branch. Let's say git. Let's create a branch, and then the branch, that is me working on the branch. Let's say this is my approach. Okay, Mubarak. And then within the branch, I want to indicate which feature I'm working on. Let's just say health feature. That is the name of my branch. Let me copy that so that I don't forget it. Okay, we created that branch. Let's git switch into that branch. Switch within my branch. I switch within my branch. This is like how the work is done. You create a branch, you switch into your branch, and then pull if, let's say, other developers were working on this, and then there's code from other developers. Let's just do git pull. Okay. Sorry. Let's do git pull origin main. Okay, let's pull what is there inside our main repository. For now, we are up to date. The next step is that let's add our changes. So the changes I want to add here is something simple. Let's say route, get method, and then function. Sorry, you have to put here the route here on slash health, then comma. So when I want to just return a simple array in PHP, this is how you return an array. Let me say message. Let's say application running like this. All right, let's close the semicolon. Yeah. So we added our feature. Now let's contribute this. Let's say that we are working in a real world environment. Let's contribute this. You can say git add, and then you give git commit. You give it a commit. My way of doing this, I just say feature, and then the ID of the feature. Let's say this is the first feature, and then close this, and then let's say add a health route. Git commit. I miss -m for the message. -m. So I already added this. Then git push -u origin, then the name of our branch. So the code is pushed into our branch successfully. Let's merge this code within our main branch. So here is saying that there are new changes in this branch. Let's create a pull request to the main branch and merge it. This is how work is done. They create a pull request, the reviewer will review the code, and then we'll merge it into the main branch. So let's do that. Let's create a pull request in the main branch. So this is our commit, and then let's just add a simple description. Let's say added a new health check. This is just a demo. It's not something serious. So now let's create a pull request. These are the workflows being run, and then we have to confirm all this. Let's say that's what I was talking before. The test will be run, and then the lint will be run. So let's create the pull request. Let's merge the pull request. The reviewer will review the code and will merge the pull request. After merging it, let's go to our action. Now our action will be triggered. That is here, OfficePilot CI/CD, the one we created before. So our action is currently being triggered. It's building the Docker image, and then we'll push the Docker image to Docker Hub, and then we'll pull the token from our private repository that was for env, and then combine it to make an image with the env file. Let's fast forward and come back when everything is ready. So congratulations, if you have reached this step so far, you are in a good way to go. Let's now verify that our Docker image is created in Docker Hub. So you have to go to your repositories in Docker Hub. Let's go to repositories, and here we have our repository created, our Docker image created inside our Docker Hub. How cool is that? We can use this in cloud, or we can use this in our Kubernetes cluster, which will be our next thing. We shall use this Docker image and deploy it into Kubernetes cluster. And the good thing with using Kubernetes is that we will use this image if we need. We can scale it by just adding the replicas, and then we can downscale it by just reducing the number of replicas. How cool is it to use Kubernetes? So congratulations, if you have reached this step, you're on a great track. You have created a Docker image, you have successfully created an automated CI/CD pipeline using GitHub Action and Docker. So thank you for watching. See you in the next video.